Hello, welcome to the second segment of Open Mind Safe Spaces brought to you by Inspiron Psychological Wellbeing Center. I'm Aditi, a psychologist at Inspiron, here to address some of the anonymous questions that were sent to us. Whether these questions are tricky or something that has just come to your mind, we'll be addressing all of them in today's segment. So, the first questions that we have is I want a healthy relationship. How do I attract a healthy relationship? Okay. So, let's say what research says over here. Okay. So, research says that people who have a healthy relationship with themselves tend to have healthy relationship with others. Now, how can we do that? Okay. So, some of the key pointers that we can remember to build a healthy relationship with ourselves is um, build self-awareness, build self-compassion, and know what your values and boundaries are. This will be the first point. Okay. Now, when we say that build self-awareness and self-compassion, what do we mean is that it is very crucial to understand how do you treat yourself and how whether we know what we want and what our needs are in a relationship as well. Okay. So this is about being self-aware. Self-compassion comes in how do we treat ourselves. Know what your values are. Let's say your value is to respect, commitment, and open communication in the relationship. So it is very important to respect these values and create boundaries for the same. Now let's talk about what open communication is and how do we bring that into practice, or what is it like to have an open communication in a healthy relationship. So when we say that we have an open communication, it's to be honest, to be genuine with your feelings, and knowing how to express it in a relationship. So this is where a communication builds up a healthy relationship. Okay, so and the third point is to engage with like-minded people and also to be patient in a relationship. Okay, so when we say that, what is it to engage with like-minded people? Now you know your values. Okay, get along with people who have the same values, get along with people who respect these values, right? When you are with these people, you tend to learn, you tend to grow, you tend to understand much more, you tend to have a much more understanding about what healthy relationships are. Okay, and this will eventually help you grow. And the last point, as I've mentioned, is to be patient in a relationship and to take things slow. It's to know who your partner is, what does he or she wants, and what are his or her likes and dislikes. So to build up on a healthy relationship, it is very important to take things slow and at the same time know what your partner wants and who your partner is. So the second question that we have is it okay to date someone who is bisexual? Yes, it is definitely okay to date someone who is bisexual. Sexual orientation, a different sexual orientation doesn't mean a person wouldn't be loving, caring, or ready to commit in a relationship. These three things are totally different from having a different sexual orientation. So, yes, it is totally okay to date someone who is bisexual. What is important to consider in a relationship is whether or not your partner shares the same value system as that of yours. So, when we talk about the value system, as I've mentioned before, it's whether or not your partner believes in loyalty, honesty, open communication, commitment. These things are certain things that are supposed to be considered rather than the sexual orientation. Um, Saying of that, if you still have certain concerns that you want to address to your partner, or these things are something that are coming in interfering with your decisions or whether or not you have to get along with a person who is bisexual, address these concerns to that person. Ask them about what your concerns are. And if these things are still conflicting and if you still have conflicting thoughts about the same, address these concerns to a therapist. The third question that we have here is, do rebound relationships last? Research says that there are some relationships that have last and there are other relationships that didn't last. There are several factors that affect these rebound relationships, especially as we are talking about rebound relationships. So, these factors, the first factor is the emotion readiness. When we say emotion readiness, what it means is that whether or not your partner or you have processed the feelings from your previous relationship. Saying that if you haven't processed those feelings from your previous relationship, if you're carrying, let's say, the hurt or the sadness that you have from the previous relationship, it can affect the rebound relationship. The second factor would be the intention and the clarity for this rebound relationship. Saying that when you're coming with intentions of, let's say, I'm here just on a break to escape from the feelings that I've been feeling from my previous relationship, and you're not really focusing on your emotion healing, rather than you're using that relationship as a mere distraction for yourself, this will lead to your relationship not lasting for a long time. However, if you communicate what you want and how your relationship is like, what are your feelings like, scenario may change. So the fourth question that we have here is, I want to be single all my life. Relationships haven't worked out for me. Is that okay? So it's completely okay to stay single if that is what you want to do. That's your personal opinion. And we have known several personalities who have chose to stay single and still look great in their lives. Let's take an example of Mr. Ratan Tata. We all know that he chose to stay single, and at the same time he contributed in great ways to the society, leading a happy life as well. Let's also take an example of Joey from the series Prince, where he chose to stay single while all of his other friends were in relationship, and yet he was happy. Um, Even after all, even though you have chose to stay single, if in case you change your mind, if you feel like I want to be in a relationship again, maybe in future, you can work on having a healthy relationship or work on the kind of relationship you want. So, yeah.